Hi guys, how are you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Dark Hero Dash, and I tell you which weapon you should get first. So if you're Dark Hero Dash player or perhaps idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then smash this like button as well. Right guys, so obviously as you're gonna keep progressing within the game, you're gonna face a choice of selecting your new weapon. And obviously there is a total of 5 weapons in this game, and as you see there is a shortcut in between your HP and mana pool. As well, we can head over to equipment, and this is where you're gonna see obviously more options related purely to every single piece of weapon. So in here obviously you can flick in between the weapons, which will now directly impact the gameplay, or you can just simply go in between these very types of weapons and then just play around upgrades, enhancement, fuse, etc. So if I want to go back now to revolver, as this was the weapon I have selected to start with. So obviously first things first, as you see I got a total of 5, every single weapon has been now unlocked, but how do you do it? So we're gonna head over now to ability quickly, and basically you got to select the third option, promotion. As you're gonna start playing a game, you're gonna face this as a part of your quest journey, so the game will actually display how to select first additional weapon. And as you see, once you have all promotion success for the first 5 elements of this very aspect of the game, you will then unlock every single weapon. Obviously you can still continue and progress with promotion, and as you see obviously we're talking here about multipliers to attack, HP and recovery, but the first 5 are crucial to unlock all the weapons. Okay, but the question obviously is which weapon should you go with first and which one's gonna be the most beneficial. So the short and quick answer to it, you should definitely go with claw, and you should definitely go with revolver. And the reason for it is that once you start unlocking more and more skills, and finally when you unlock the third skill, what you can see and pay attention to, that every single singular attack is actually decreasing cooldown of the third skill, and this skill it's highly recommended to go for your farming strategy. I'll definitely put a separate video when it comes to overall what you need to do and how to set up yourself for farming, but ideally revolver is gonna be one of these weapons. And for instance, if I just flick into wing, let me just deactivate this skill, and basically every single weapon obviously gonna have set of different skills. But for example with wing, I'll have to wait for a cooldown, which means I'm gonna hit harder because that's a perk of using the wing, but I got to wait for the cooldown to go down to 0 obviously to use skill again. And the same principle with claw as mentioned, as this is one of the skills I want you to use. Let's just deactivate the other 2, and the same principle applying here. Once we're gonna obviously hit that, then we're gonna start actually decreasing cooldown just by singular hits. So as you see we're going down now, and then more singular hits shortly after, and that just go bam straight into another a ready skill to be used. So basically with claw or revolver you're pretty much using these AoE skills at all times. The other weapons are also important. I'm not telling you to ignore completely the other 3 weapons, as obviously upgrading them and using them will benefit you in a grand scheme of upgrading your character overall. But if you're just starting out and you're hesitating which weapons to choose, go for a claw, go for revolver, and this is where you're gonna see massive improvement in that early stage of the game. Right then guys, so that will be it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, you know what to do. Smash this like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you next time.